Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel Tech Orange Games, and we are back inside ICARUS, episode 21 of ICARUS, and I am excited to be here. I'm excited to get back into this episode, or get into this episode, actually, episode 21 of ICARUS. Last episode, we did do a little bit of building. We did a little modification to the base, or to the base. We gave our animals a good hunt over there, which let's go and check it out. And we also did a good modification to the back, which gives us a great view from back here. I think it's looking fantastic. Good view going that way, good view going this way. And that's it. I think that was pretty much it. Oh no, that was not it. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go over to here, and we got this nice big open room here for all of our animals here, which we only have 2 at the time, but I think they're doing pretty good. Gotta give them a little bit of food and a little bit of drink, I think. But we'll definitely get to that. And over here, we did do a nice good little bridge going right down into that cave up that way. And also we can go down and go straight that way. It just depends on what we're going to try to do for this episode. So in this episode, oh, and I also, between cuts, I did cover this porch back here. It was getting a little frustrating because it was time. It was definitely time. I have discovered here the orbital exchange interface, which is over here on this side. And then we're going to go upstairs, all the way upstairs, because we are going to get a mission for this episode. We're going to go out there, maybe do a mission or 2 and see how far we'll be able to get. And I think that's pretty good. So I hope you guys are excited. I am very excited. Let's see what kind of missions we are going to get ourselves into. So I did put the upgrade in here. I installed it. I tried to put it inside of this patio type thing over here, but it was too tall, and it extends a little bit more when you put the upgrade. So it is what it is. Let's go into operations, and I did have one in mind. I believe this one here, which is the infrared relay, and we do have to collect some ores and materials, large scale collection and delivery of resources. This is levels 350 Ren. So I think we'll be pretty good, and then we're going to do a little bit more exploration at another location. Black Wolf Claw Trap. Oh, that's pretty... I think we unlock that. It says item introduced in the Great Hunt. What is Black Wolf Claw Trap? So the waterfalls. Here it is. Oh, okay, so we'll be able to make it. So a trap that snaps shuts to damage creatures that walk within its range. So it's like a trap. Okay, and we do need to unlock it. Okay, the complete Olympus Waterfall to unlock. And there's a few different Prometheus ice sheets, all different missions, unlock different recipes. That's pretty sweet. I did not really, well, I kind of did, but I thought they were different. So right here, if we go to the Quarty Liberation to unlock this gun here, there's a few other ones around. Yeah, it's like all these little upgrades here. That's pretty, so that makes sense. Okay, so let's see. Kind of want to do that one over there real quick. I think that will be pretty quick. So the waterfall or the solid metal. Let's do this one. Let's check it out.
Yes, might have all the tech in the world, but they need someone who knows ICARUS. You're opening up ICARUS for them, and everyone else. Yep. The future's coming. Where it's all going, who can say? I guess that's up to you.
Alright, deposit listed resources into the cargo pod. Let's begin that.
When you're working for the ACS, you always know where you stand. You're a tool. All you gotta do now is get that stuff back to orbit. They've dropped units at points marked on your map. Should be easy enough if this weren't ICARUS.
Alright, let's check out the map. Let's see where we gotta go. So it looks like we gotta go down here. Oh, which is not that bad. No, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll head on down there real quick, see what we got going on down there. We do have a good amount of talent points as well. These guys are gonna start messing with my stuff. Oh, there's 3 different locations. There's one right here. There's one inside the snow biome over here. And there's one up here. Got it. Okay, cool. We're going to head to this one first. I'm not sure which one it is. It says travel to the map location. And we're going to see what they're going to... Actually, we might have to travel to all of them just to see what we have to get. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab a little bit of stuff here and there. I'm going to put this guy up here. I'm going to take the moa, and we're going to go quick, fast, and in a hurry. Take care of what we need to take care of. We're just going to see what we're going to get. Pretty sure we're not going to be able to get everything that we need. Here we go, the powered creature deterrent. This is what I was kind of looking for. And what is this? This is the boss tracker. So these all kind of need to be unlocked. The electric fireplace. That's pretty sweet. Which is not that bad. I don't think we're going to need it right now. So let's actually head on out of here. I've been looking for this thing for so long. Actually, we have a couple points. More critical damage on the bow. Chance for arrows to strike to immobilize the targets. 10% chance of not consuming ammo when firing. Oh, that's pretty sick. Firearms weigh less in your inventory. Oh, that's pretty sweet. How much do you weigh? 4.5 kilograms. And let's see. Bring that up. And now it's 3.3. Okay, cool. We definitely do that. We got a couple solo points as well. I think we got 2 solo points that we could spend. So we do use a lot of knives. So we're going to do a little bit more damage with knives. Here we go. We got another 10% damage with firearms. Yes, we'll do that. Cool. Sweet. So I'm going to grab the moa. We're going to do a little bit of, not really exploration. We're just going to go out and take care of what we need to take care of. All right, here we go. I'm going to drop a little bit of points here. So I'm going to buy in the workshop. We're looking a little bit of research. I'm trying to find what like sections are there so I can gain more. Let me see, more slots. So I go into my inventory and I have oxygen, food, and water slots within my character. And I thought it was with the armor, but it's not. It's with these module things. So right now I get a 5% physical resistance, 1 oxygen slot, 1 food slot, and 1 water slot. With having this type of armor here, the nano armor, which gives us a weight capacity of 10%, collision resistance, stamina regen of 10%, and then 10 maximum stamina, which is that guy over down here. But if we go into this guy here, which I haven't left yet, I've just been looking, doing some research and stuff like that. We're going to go to the workshop here, and then I'm going to go to the modules, and I'm going to unlock some of these modules. So this one right here gives us 10% more movement speed, which is 75 research cost, and then another 10 to buy it. So that's pretty good. So 10% movement. So we're going to do this. So this is 75. So that brings it down a little bit. Okay. And if we want to actually buy it, I think we go to the load. No, we haven't bought it yet. I think we click it again and it costs 50. Now it unlocks a bunch of other stuff that we can actually get, different types of modules. Now we got to make sure, we got to see how all this is going to work. So I'm going to go inside here, and these are the ones that we're looking for. If you go to the first little section that is telling us, it's got 2 suit module slots. It still has oxygen, still has water, but it doesn't have a food slot. So that's not a problem. I haven't worried about food in a while, but we're not going to want to worry about it a little bit later, because we're going to have to get some of that good food once we get a kitchen up and moving. Now down here it's the same thing. So you got 2 module slots. We got an oxygen and water slot inside already. And as you continue moving forward, there's a whole bunch of different capabilities that each one of these suits have. So this is heat resistance, and the one down here has cold resistance. It's got 1 module slot, oxygen, water, and food. I think for now I'm going to go with this one here. This gives us 2 modules. Oh, it's 200 Ren. That's fine. We'll do a little bit of research on that. And how much is it to buy 100 Ren, which is not that bad. So it gives us 2 module slots, but an oxygen and food, and it's got minus 5% perceptive threat while stealth, which this does not have. And then as we continue going forward, this is 250 to buy or to research, and then 100 to buy. But this is 10 physical resistance, 2 module slots, and oxygen, water, and then 5. So it's obviously better than this, and it gives us 10% physical resistance. For this one, it doesn't give us any resistance. So I think I'm going to go with this one here, the S5, the Hark environment suit. So I'm going to do this here, and then, oh no, I'm gonna craft this one. Yes, and then I think I have to go up to put it on. I forgot, but I'll figure that out in a little bit. Okay, so we have 675 Ren. So I'm going to go into the modules, and we have this one here, which gives us 10% movement speed. But there's also a whole bunch of other ones. So can see creatures alert, level, and health. Oh my god, what does it go all the way up to? So 10% resistance, deep wound, tame creatures movement speed. Oh, 25% tamed creatures move off, but it takes I don't know what these are called. These are stabilized exotics. Okay, so yeah, we don't have stabilized exotics yet, so we're not gonna be able to go to these. But that's pretty sick. That's 25% movement speed and 50% tamed on maximum stamina. That's pretty sweet. So these are all a bit too high. So we got a couple of them right here. So it's 40% fall damage resistance. This is nearby allies can carry capacity increase. So we don't have nearby allies, and we don't have to worry about that. This is minus food consumption, oxygen consumption, poison resistance, and this is fire resistance. Is there no heat resistance? Or cold resistance? I don't think so. Okay, and down here we have, so crafting cost 10 and 5, which is not that bad. We got 3 inventory slots. We have 6 inventory slots. Now we have what is this? 15% weight capacity, which I think I'm gonna do research. I have to go do research that so I can go to the next one. I think I want 6 extra inventory slots. High tech pocket and the movement speed I think would be good. So we'll be able to get to. We'll be able to get. So would I get this one? Yeah, I think I already bought it. Yes, I did. Okay, so we got this one here. This here, which I don't know what this is down here. Settled. So we're gonna go to workshop. We're gonna go to modules. And we are going to go to 3. We're going to go to 6 inventory slots. So this is 75, 25 is 75, 35, and 10, 50, and 10 to craft. And then this is 15% more. We'll do this. So I want movement speed. Movement speed is always something great. What is this? Can see creatures alert health. Small creatures highlighted when aiming. And then can see world bosses on maps. That's pretty crazy. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this backpack as well. So this is a 15% weight capacity with 12 suit inventory slots. That's pretty cool. We're going to craft that up. There's a few other ones here. This is the gatherer's backpack, which is for ores and stuff like that. Movement speed is up more. 6 slots minus stamina consumption and health. Restore health and nearby allies and stuff like that. That's fine. But what we're going to do, I'm going to grab this one. This is 12 suit slots. So we're going to craft this guy up, which is pretty cool. So now we have 2 items. I think I got to go up there to put this thing on. I'm going to double check on that. And then modules, I want a speed. You know what? We'll just do an extra 6 slots. Should be 15%. I don't think we'll be able to get the other one. Maybe if we sell some exotics. So this one here, so movement speed is always good. We're going to craft that up. I'm going to get the 15% weight capacity. I'm just going to do that. Craft that. That's going to be an extra 30. So, oh my God, we just barely. Also, we have 1, 2. Okay, great. So we have all this stuff. This is going to, I think I'm going to have to see. Let me see. All right, I'm going to shoot these guys down. We're going to request that. And then on the way up, I'm going to, I do have a couple of exotics that I'm going to send up. Should be around here somewhere. Might as well do that. It's outside somewhere. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's on that side. Do I have a light? I do. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run down there real quick. I'm gonna grab that. I think I have to go to my pod, which is unfortunate. It's all the way on the other side of the world, it seems like. But I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna grab this, send that back up, and we're gonna head on now at first light. All right, first light is here, and we're about to head on now. Let's go to desert all the way up here. All right, here we go. We are at the spot. There is a storm coming up.
Here we go. You got this.
Nice, son of a busy. There we go. Where'd it go? It should be, I think something came down. There it is. Okay, so I need to get some steel ingots and some oxide. Okay, not too bad. We'll be able to get all that stuff. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to this guy here. We're gonna go to our outpost real quick. I'm not able to do anything out here. We are inside of a storm, so we just head on down there. We might take a little bit of damage, but it is what it is. We'll just head on down there as quick as we can. All right, here we go. We are in the snow biome, and we're about to grab. Let's see where we're gonna have to come down here and then actually give. So this thing's coming down, and let's see what we got going on right now.
Looks like the unit's ready.
Copper and ice. Oh, that's pretty simple. Cool, pretty easy. Okay, so we got this guy going. I'm gonna go back here because I want to go up to space. I want to put that pack or that upgrade inside of my armor, and then from there we'll go to the last drop, and then we gotta head on back home so we can grab all the stuff that we need. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go hit up some caves and stuff like that. Once we get Beluga number 2, we'll hit around some caves around our base. Maybe go into the desert biome a little bit so we can grab some of those caves in there. We'll figure it out. All right, we are down here and press F to interact. And I'll return to station. Are you ready to leave the surface? We're gonna have to return to station, but I'm gonna have to put some of this stuff away. I think I gotta put everything away here. What if I get dropped off back at the base? That would be horrible. Oh, do I want to risk it? Do I want to risk going up here and then not possibly coming down at this location? That would be horrible. But I would have to bring Beluga and stuff like that, which I think it's not bad. He's not bad. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off here. I'm gonna drop all of my stuff here actually, and leave Rag. That's his name. What is that? Dear, I leave Rag here. I'm gonna put him so he can be laying down, and then I'm gonna put the stuff inside. Oh, this is I forgot about this base. I'm gonna put everything down here, so we're gonna store all. Okay, cool, and all of my weapons and just everything. I'm gonna leave everything here. We're gonna hit this, and we're gonna go. You ready to leave the surface? We're gonna return to the surface. Okay. But it seems like I have to make a new one, I'm guessing. So I do have all the stuff inside here. And I do have everything here. So this stuff should be on my surface. So if I go home, back, so I can't resume. So I'm gonna go new. And I might do an open world. Obviously I want to do an open world. And Olympus here. Okay, create a new world. I don't want to create a new world. I have everything saved here. Look at this. Tech tree, field, everything. Hunting. So I have a whole bunch of stuff here that's pretty saved. Okay, which is pretty good. My loadout stuff is here. So I might have to make a new world, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just go to Tech Orange. And then we'll just go to normal, open world, modifiers 1. So we're going to claim prospect. I want to add this guy here. There we go. So I guess that's how you do it. So 10% or 10% resistance, 2 suit modules, 1 oxygen, 1. Okay, good. And I think settled and settled. That's because I already have that down there, I'm guessing. So let's confirm loadout and let's see. What do we got? So select the drop point here, I guess. And I'm going to go to private and let's see. All right, we just landed once more.
First things first.
And
if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio.
Talent should be good. Tech is good. The map is open.
Stay safe.
I wonder. I hope my base is all there. Oh no! I don't think my base is all there. Oh no! I think the whole world is gone. I don't have any buildables. No deployables. No mounts. Are you kidding me? My whole world is completed. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. What? That is not. That's horrible. Why would they do that? Okay, so I think there we go. Oh, it's different worlds, different look. Okay. So I need to go up there now. I think I kind of know how to do it now. I do still have. I was so depressed. Oh my gosh, I had to figure it out real quick. So crafting inventory. Let me just bring it back when I have switched this guy out and I have everything how I want it. Okay, now we're back up in the orbital trade station. We are inside of my character. So if we go back to character selection, this is I guess the characters, the profiles that you'll be able to make. If I go to the one that you want, this is kind of like subcategory down inside here, which you'll be able to make different types of worlds that I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with, so I did make this one, which was the one that we previously launched down, and it basically start you from scratch. So this one here, this world games, this is where everything, all of my other stuff is saved. So the start and this is just other worlds that I started, I think, before the actual game through, which was here in games, to just test out the game and stuff like that before I was actually recording. So I'm going to go into games. I'm going to join the prospector inside here. So now this is where we create, or we'll go into here to actually get our suit on, which will give us 2 suit modules, oxygen, water, perceptive threat, well, stealth, and 10% more physical resistance, which is pretty good. So I'm going to step that on inside here, and I have all this stuff in there with me. Settled. I don't know what all that means, but I do have it down there. So we can go down there and insurance items lost. Okay, let's confirm loadout. We're going to go to private again, and we're going to head on down. There we go. So now we are back at our regular place. Now we hit M, and now we have everything going on. Oh my god, that scared me a lot. Okay, tech tree, talents points. Now we go to the start menu or the escape. We have all of our disposables and everything, which is good to go. Now we're still inside of the mission, and now we are inside, and we go into our inventory, and here we go. So we have 2 auxiliary physical slots, so we'll be able to slap those guys in there real quick. We also have our backpack with a whole bunch of just, oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Now we're gonna go down. There we go. The base, the old base, in little outpost. Well, it's not little, an outpost, which is, it's pretty big actually. It's pretty big. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna grab the rest of our stuff. We're gonna head on down to this guy down here, so we can figure out what we gotta get on that section. And then we're just gonna go back up to the main base and grab whatever we need for all of for this mission, which I think will be pretty good. So I'm gonna go inside here. Everything should still be in here. There's a little framey in here. Okay, everything is inside here. Yes, take it all. Inventory. Yes, look at that. We have 2 modules, 15% more weight capacity, 190 kilograms. That's fantastic. We also have the mass dampener module, which gives us 10% more movement speed, and we also have all of our armor back, which is fantastic. We also got some water here. We have our oxygen bottle, which flew down here. Now we just gotta keep an eye on food, which is fine. We gotta make the good food, so we're probably going to have to do some buying of like avocados and stuff like that, so we can get all that up and moving. But I think for now, we should be good to go. All right, here we go. We're at the last section. It's coming down right now. Let's see. It should be there. It is. Nice. Okay, get the gun out just in case. Let's see what we got going on here. So what do we got to build?
Get that stuff back to orbit.
Okay, not too bad. 300 ingots, 200 copper ingots, some ice, which that ice one is in the snow biome, which is great. We just grab the ice while we're down there, and then we need some steel ingot. We're actually inside of a ice biome. And we also need some oxide and some steel ingot. Okay, not too bad. This is on. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's the stuff that we'll be able to get. All right, we got another point. Minus 7% stamina consumed by sprinting. Definitely do that, and then stamina regen will be definitely next. I'm out here in the snow biome. I'm headed back to the base, but I'm killing as we go so we can grab some of them points. Because I got a little kitchen going on here, which is pretty good. And I think that should be it for now. We have a marble kitchen bench here, and we have the electric stove. So this is where we make like animal fat and stuff like that. So we can make other stuff. I guess it's right here, I'm guessing. But I'm not sure exactly how this works. I know each one of these, so this is like a mushroom soup, gives us max stamina regen and stuff like that. What I want to get is all this good stuff that's like all the way down here. So we go to the consumables, which is here, and everything. Like, look at this. So pastry, wild berry, and watermelon gives us a nice good fruit pie pastry. So I don't know where pastry is. Might be inside here. Yes, so pastry, the animal fat, and flour. Now for flour, we're going to need to make, I think it's made inside here. It is. Okay, so potatoes. Oh, with corn as well, and with wheat. Okay, so we'll be able to make some of that, which I kind of want to try. So we got a little bit of flour. Now this is pastry, so we'll be able to make some pastry. I wonder if it does not spoil. Okay, cool. And And we have some water, which I think it's using it out of my bottle. Oh no, it's connected to our, duh. Okay, cool. So we got a little bit of pastry going on here. And we should be able to make, I think we just need some watermelon. Oh, I think it's berries. And I don't think I have any berries. So we got one little tiny berry seed. So we're going to put this guy in so it can grow. Great, and then we'll go from there. We might have to make a couple more seeds with that, but I think we should be okay. Everything else seems to be growing pretty good. Sorry, I'm gonna take a couple of these watermelons so we can go out there and give some food to our animals, and then we're gonna head on now. I gotta get some ingots or some resources so we can continue moving forward with that, with the actual quest itself. So in the container I have pretty much everything that I need. I have the ingots. I need to get some more copper because that's what I'm low on. I have the ice. I have steel ingots, and I gotta get a couple of oxide as well. But oxide I can grab on the way over there. Honestly, that's pretty simple stuff right there. I'm just gonna go into this cave real quick. I have to get a good decent amount more of steel ingots. Oh, I don't have a light. Okay, I do. Okay, cool. Oof. Yeah, I gotta grab some more copper. But then I'm gonna smelt it, and then we're gonna head on to drop all this stuff off. Alright, well, it's bright and early the next day. I do have everything that I need inside here, so let's take a look, see what we have. So we need, let's get the copper and the ice. So we have 200 copper ingots and 200 ice. So 200 copper ingots and 200 ice. So we have a little over 200 of that. And I think we have more than what we need. So we're gonna take these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10. Sweet. Okay, and then we have all this ice here. Okay, that's one of them. 300 iron ingots. We're gonna go inside here. We got 20 right here, sorry, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 times 3. That's 300 right there. There we go. So we got the iron ingots inside there. And then what do we need? Iron ingots, copper, ice. Okay, steel ingots and oxide. So oxide we're gonna have to go get on the way over there, but we'll definitely take care of that on the drive or on the walk out there. So everything that we need to get done here is done and complete. Perfect. We're gonna sort that out, and I think we are ready to go. I got some food. Oh, I don't have my drink. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I gotta close this door real quick. I am going to take spare water, that way when we go into the desert biome we'll be good to go. And this should be topped off. There we go. And then we're gonna come over here, and there we go. A thermos full of nice, good coffee. Okay, cool. Let's head on out. All right, we're getting to this drop here. I'm not sure exactly what this one is asking for. I don't know. So let's see. So oxide. It might be oxide. There we go. So it's steel ingots and oxide. Okay, so we have a good decent amount of all that stuff. There we go. So we got the steel ingots, which that should be complete, and we have oxide, which I'm not trying to give it too many, so extra. We're gonna take this guy out and throw the 50 in there. There we go. That's the first one. Okay, so we got a little bit of fight here. So there is a black wolf here that, come on. Holy smokes. Let's go. Trying to check my health, Go, you'll be fine. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, here we go. How's Beluga doing? Oh, he was holding up pretty good, actually. Not too bad. Yes, I'm definitely going to take him. That's for sure. Wait, we gotta do a little bit of reload. We just loot up. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. We got some blackwood teeth. We got some blackwood fur. A vessel and a whole bunch of exotics. Nice, that's pretty sick. So I was coming over here that way we can sleep in our bed, which is literally right down, right down from the actual person, from that wolf, which is he's not that bad. He's not too shabby. We should have a bed. We're gonna do a little bit of sleeping, and then we'll come back first light, and then we'll take off. We gotta go do a couple more of these drops, which shouldn't be a problem. We'll be okay. I just don't want to go into the snow at night. Take a little nap. I'll actually go to bed, get some breakfast, and then we'll head on out first light. Here we go. We're going, and we're stopping at this next stop real quick. What do we got? I'm not sure which one. I think it's it might be the copper ingots. Let's take a look. Oops. So we're gonna go inside here. We're gonna grab these, throw those in there, which that should be 180. Oh my god, it got kind of worried. Okay, those in there, and then I think 2 of those, and there we go. Nice.
Check your map for the next zone. That's it, partner. You're finished here. For now, at least.
Alright, we're heading on to the last one, which is only 300 iron ingots, which goes all the way around, which is not that bad. It goes straight down this way. I don't think we need to stop at this base for anything. Alright, here we go. Last but not least, we are getting to the last drop ship supply. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. 300 total.
For my money, that's all of them. That's it. You got everything. That wasn't so hard, was it? Well, friend, you done down there? But sure looks like it from here. The ACS may be crazy, but they know talent when they see it.
Sweet, that's mission complete. Mission complete for that one. Now it's time to go back to base, and we're gonna see what other missions. I do want to start the next mission. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know we get some kind of reward for. Oh my god, that is a long fall. All right, we go. We're back at the base, and let's see. Do a little bit of sorting. I did put everything. This is all of our silica that we have, but we have a bunch, and also I put some more inside. Oh, here, just a little bit. But I think we'll be able to make a couple more concrete blocks. We just need a couple more tree sap and some silica, which we have a good, decent amount now, which is fantastic. It's always good. So this thing is going to be rolling. It's going to be doing what it needs to do to make some of that. And let's go outside. Let's get that last mission, the last quest. Where is it at? Oh, no, it's outside. It's not outside. It's actually upstairs. And we go this way, and it's right here. Contact device. We're going to go to the operations section, and it's going to... What? Oh, yeah, there's another one after I completed that one. It does need the infrasonic relay upgrade, and this is some combat and killing of creatures, large-scale collection and delivery of resources. Okay, we already did something like that. I want to go and do this one. Traverse to a new area of the region. We'll do that, and it's level 3, tier 1. Let's hear it out.
There's been a development. UDA are pushing Lagos hard to open up new parts of the Terra Zone for prospecting. But almost no one's come back from up there, so on-the-ground data is non-existent, and no drop zones yet. That's where you come in. They need someone experienced to find a way into the region. Should be plenty of resources, but who knows what else is roaming around up there. You up for this one?
Alright, yes, let's do it. So this is a blueprint unlock, which will get the Black Wolf Claw Trap. 175 RAM, which is not that bad, but this is found a route to the Riverland boundaries. It's called the Waterfall. Found a route to the Riverland boundaries, and then deploy a beacon in the transmission zone.
Normally, Lagos would get their own people to open up new areas. They like to get in first. But they've been losing folk left, right, and center. So, here we are. At least the goal's simple. Just get there and plant a beacon for supply pods. Destination's on the map. Tricky part is, doesn't look like there's any natural pathways. So maybe you're gonna have to make one. But first, you gotta get there. Don't let me hold you up. Grab a beacon and get going.
It is bright and early, and we are going to head out in a little bit. I did make some, here we go, some mushroom soup, which I am going to take some mushroom soup and some sweet corn soup, which I think would be pretty good. 100%. 100 plus food when consumed, 25 water when consumed. Okay, not too bad. I think that's both of them. But this one here gives us more stamina, and this one gives us some maximum health, which is, that's a little bit of both, which is pretty good. And I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab these because we're gonna. Oh man, they're not ready yet. Dude, I don't think they're gonna be ready by the time we get back. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna head on out. We're gonna take beluga, and we're gonna actually consume this and then consume that. Cool. Oh, that's fantastic. And then we got a good decent amount of running. This, how long is it? 13 minutes until spoil. Okay, so we'll just eat it up as we go, and everything else seems to be great. All right, let's head on over there. This should be actually pretty relatively quickly. This was pretty quick. I'm trying to get the stamina region a little bit higher. I did give him the food, which gives us a little bit, gives him a little bit of a boost in stamina, which is pretty good. I kind of feel like we're getting a little bit closer and closer. This dude is quick. I totally completely was blinded by how quick this dude can get once you level him up. But we're getting closer here to the wasteland.
I don't want to tell you your job, but if you build a way up that face, SAT images look like you'd have a clean run all the way to the Riverlands. Easy for me to say. You're the one's got to do it.
Alright, looks like we gotta go back here to the supply crate and then travel to another map's location. Okay, let's head on to the beacon real quick, and then we're gonna come back. Looks like maybe we have to build something, so we're gonna test that out as well. Alright, looks like the beacon is right here, so let's grab the beacon and then collect the equipment and construct your way over the rock barrier. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of building. Alright, so we made it all the way to the top, and okay, we're all the way up, but I think we have to go down now. Oh yeah, we do. Look, you see, we gotta put the beacon right down there. Okay, and there's gotta be some kind of nope. So we're gonna have to work our way down as well. So I think I need to get some more wood. Let me see. I'm gonna have to make a good decent. I'm gonna go get a good decent amount of wood, good decent amount of fiber. I have a couple of these guys, but I need some flat ones as well.
Welcome to the Riverlands. It's what happens when you wipe out a chunk of a world and replace it with your own genetically adjusted flora and fauna. An ecologist's nightmare and wet dream all rolled into one. Problem is, no one knows exactly how exotics are affecting this place, or how any of it's going to develop long term. Question is Icarus gone? Or just resting?
Alright, we got ourselves a way down, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a nice good little ramp going all the way down. I gotta go find the place where I gotta put this beaker at. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. It should be following it on my compass up on top, kind of towards the middle, I'm guessing. There's a few of them. Okay, so I gotta go and grab. I gotta go and grab my more. He's on the other side, so I'm gonna go grab him. We're gonna place down the beacon and stuff like that, and we're gonna continue moving forward. I didn't realize that we had to go all the way inside. So I think this is just where we just will go over. And we're just following the tracks. Now we gotta go to this place here. I know we've been here, but look at the Riverlands. That's looking pretty good. A bunch of rivers. Alright, let's continue moving forward. We're almost there. With that, of course, is going to need some kind of platform. So I'm building a little something going on here. We are at the location, but we're going to need to build a couple more foundation and wood beams and stuff like that. Alright, so I think this is right around the location that it needs to go. So I'm going to try it right here.
Beacon
There
activated.
we go.
Signal looks solid.
Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I think that's it. That's for this one. Was it the Waterfall mission? Which is fantastic. There's probably a whole bunch of good stuff that's going on in the next mission. All right, let's head on back to base and see if we can do a little bit of modification to their feeding troughs and stuff like that. And then that will be the end of the episode. But for now, we're going to truck it all the way back to base. Looks like we stay at the level, but we still continue getting points. That's amazing. Yeah, it's level 60 is the highest that we're gonna get, but we are still accumulating tech tree points. And I think that's it. I don't think we're accumulating any talent points or any more solar points, but that's real good. Respec talent points back in the station. Oh, that's pretty sick. All right, here we go. I got everything that we pretty much need for the food. What is it called? Here we go. The electric food trough. Yes, that's gonna be great. And I also want to get the filtered water trough as well. Which it's only concrete. No, I gotta make a couple more titanium plates and carbon fiber. All right, looks like I got everything else for the water trough, I believe. The electric water trough, the filtered water trough. Yes, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna craft that up. Perfect. Okay, and let's go and place it down and see where we're gonna place it down. Everything should be. Oh, food's low. I gotta go get some breakfast real quick. Let me show you. I have been doing a little bit of cooking as well, so I do have for breakfast. I'm gonna get this fruit pie. Oh yeah, which gives us max health, stamina, oxygen consumption, water, and experience gain. But I also got a stew, which I'm gonna consume that as well, which takes up a couple slots. Down here, so this is a fruit pie, and this is the stew. I also made the meat pie as well, which has 220 max health, which is fantastic. I think that's good. So we have water going over here, and we're gonna need some. No, we have electricity going over here. Oops, we're gonna need. Come on, there we go. We're gonna need some water pipes. So I'm gonna grab a couple of this stuff here and get that nice and set up, so we can go straight. Oh my God, this thing's so crazy. What's going on this way? Yeah, we'll just grab it from here and we'll just bring it down that way, and we'll just follow this one going over here, and pretty much we'll take it inside and we'll have it on standby right there. Which I think I'm gonna. Did I grab them? I didn't even grab them. Okay, let me go grab these real quick. There we go. So I'm gonna put down the electrical trough like right here. Not sure if they eat from one side or the other, but I'm gonna put it down right here. That's pretty good. And then it just needs power, it looks like, so we'll grab it from this corner over here. And there we go. And then I think if we put any kind of food, there we go, and it's making some food for them, which is great. And I think I'm gonna have to turn it around. They might have to come on this side to eat, but we'll see once they get hungry. There we go, and now they're getting some food. Great. Okay, now I'm gonna put down the water trough, the filtered. Well, it's actually kind of small, but that's fine. We'll put it down like right here. It's only 2 of them, so it's not too much of a big deal. And we're gonna grab our electricity, and we're gonna pipe it into our water. There we go. All we had to do was turn it on. Okay, great. And I'm not sure how much it holds, but it's gonna get filled up, and they're gonna have water, and they're gonna have food on this side, which is fantastic. And fruits, vegetables, modifiers, health regen, stamina regen, and everything is working great. And now I just gotta put down the other bed, which will put it down over here on this side. And there we go. We got unlimited water, unlimited food for these guys. I just gotta throw some of these guys in here. They're not gonna go bad. 3 hours until spoilage compared to 13 minutes. That's fantastic. Okay, great. So I think I'm gonna call it here, ladies and gentlemen. This will be episode 21 of Icarus. And I had such a great time. We did do those missions, those quests. Let's actually go and see up here real quick. I want to take a look at what we have next and what we have kind of open before heading out. So operations, yeah, this one's open. So we completed the solid metal. We also completed this guy here, which is the waterfall. But now we have open a whole bunch of other missions and quests that we'll be able to go and do. Animal bait, poison animal bait, and what is this? Oh my God. Yes, so a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We are just barely getting started with the game makers. And we're on episode 21. So if I was holding attention, please hit that like button, If I earned your subscription in this episode, hit the subscribe button along with that bell so you guys won't miss any future content on this channel. I am Tech Orange Games, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye bye for now.